Hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, it is time to move on to Worm's Tooth Glacier. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kinda lost. Uh spells. I wanted to replace you with a chaos. Because chaos is just way better. I really do kinda like this spell for a first time playthrough. For a blind playthrough, this is a great spell, in my opinion. Assuming you want to keep the spirit of the game alive, right? You could look anything up on the internet, but you know what? You know what? I'm sorry. Cloud kill can go away. Give me a contact of the plane. May not rest here. Either find an inn or rest outside. Well, we'll go through and we'll rest on the other side.
Fighting their way through the Orogs in the upper chambers, the party descended deeper into the bowels of the dwarven stronghold. Gradually, the hewn passageway transitioned from stone to ice, as if the dwarves had run out of room within the mountain and had expanded their tunnels into the adjoining glacier. Icy blasts of wind whipped through the passage as it wound its way through the glacier and out onto the frozen surface above.
Why you gotta put so much emphasis on the H? It whipped. Are you trying to piss me off? Chapter 5. Whipped. They really need to speed up this text. There we go. Hello. I don't really think you need sword shield for that. Oh, you're not. Alright, good. Okay. Come on in, gentlemen. These are trolls, so you are gonna want to go with that. Just give me all your fire arrows. Gotta remember, I have 5 of these, but you get a -3 Thaco. Why? I don't really know of a situation where that would be useful. Where I want to be right up next to somebody on my thief. He's not that kind of thief. So I don't know. Anyway, burn up these last 2 normal arrows. Get back. Orton on him. Rachel on him. Alec on him. Give me a ballad. 3 heroes. Play. You have any spells to burn before we rest? You do. Yeah. Okay. See, this is one of my big problems. When he swaps over to different arrows, it's so easy for me to forget which arrows that I put in there. So I try to make it a habit of just, whenever I'm not needing one, just take it out. But I'm going to need it here in a minute. Actually, these trolls are done. Never mind. These trolls died without needing fire, but that one's going to need fire. There you go. Back to you. And actually, you recite the Sith code for me. And we need to rest. Excellent. So, first things first. What do you got in the bag? Grease spell. You haven't learned it. Might as well. Put the item back that I never remember to use. Now let's contact the other plane. Where is the next badge? The King of Frost sits upon his throne in the halls of ice. He holds the badge you seek. We leave you now. Okay. So the King of Frost. Kind of tells me we might need some frost resistance potions. Rachel. So, the way it seems as though this contact other planes works, I don't know if it's like the area map that it works on, or if it's the chapter. We'll do a little testing on that. Sound like you back up. You know, I kind of feel like maybe. Let me see what boots you're wearing again. You got the cold resistance. I want you to have the resistance. You know what? Can I turn off the center on selection? It's hard at Fury mode. Monsters take and deal much more damage. Auto pause. Center on party member. See if that works. Because I don't like my. I hate my camera getting jerked around. Alright, did not center it. That's great. Rachel, get on that guy. Get up here. We're no longer throwing darts with him, that's right. God, this is really useful. Do a quick save here and we'll see what's beyond this bridge. The bridge is in poor shape and may collapse. You cannot cross it. Well, alright. So much for that. We just have Etten. That's no big deal. Pepper him a little bit before he comes in. Museum entrance. Then we have a museum basement entrance. I think we'll go in the museum entrance first. Since this is... Okay, that's down below. Obviously, basement, right? Since that's like the most natural place to go, we'll go in the museum entrance first. The regular one. Or the upstairs one. Of course, we'll see what's up here. Are we supposed to go to a museum? Chapter 4. We have nothing in Chapter 5. Chapter 4, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so journal, nothing in Chapter 5. Nothing in Chapter 4? For real? Really? Okay, you're just gonna adventure then. Let's go up here.
You didn't see that.
A glacier Yeti. Straight up dunked on. Get back. Okay. Back, back, back. Phallic right there. You two with the shields. I mean, probably don't need the shields, but we could start burning some spells, I think. Just... No, we don't need to. You can just attack. Morton, get on this guy. Where's my music? I would like consistent music throughout the game. You know what? I wonder if he's got a script. Customize script. Like a bard controlled. Bard controlled. By default, the bard will only sing when enemies are nearby and stop once they are out of line of sight. No. Press the D key to toggle this setting and cause the bard to sing constantly regardless of enemy presence. Yes. So script, bard controlled. Okay. So you come over here, stop singing. nothing. Come on. Bard controlled. Done. Done. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. What do we got here? An ice tunnel. Let's see what's in the ice tunnel. Probably like a cubby hole like those orcs and urogs in the Underdark. Okay, there's another way into the basement. What we got up here? Road to Koldahar? Just a way back? Yeah. Alright. We're not going to leave. To Lower Dorn's Deep? I don't think I want to go back to Dorn's Deep. Let's go to Wormtooth Glacier. So this just seems like a secondary way into the basement, a way to get back to town. The way to get back to town makes sense. Lower Dorn's Deep. I don't know if that's the way to continue on, or if this is the way to continue on. Let's go find out what's down here, and then we'll go into the museum. Oh, they're stuck. They can't get around. Great hit. Man, corpses of villagers everywhere. Okay, so there's the basement. Maybe we'll go into the basement first since we're down here. I'm sure we can work our way up. But part of me kind of actually wants to go back upstairs because that's like the natural place that the game kind of sets in your way there. It's like, yeah, you entered from up here, you work your way around. Oh, we found a museum. Let's go inside. I think that's what we Look at how he got froze. Like, that's funny. Alright, so that's everything explored. Let's head back up to the main entrance. We can't cross the rickety bridge. This seems to be the way to go back to everywhere that we've been and potentially maybe progress the story, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do a oh shit save. Ooh, ice salamanders. Not know what you want here. I am here to see your leader. What did the ghost say? The Ice King or whatever? You want to see Karish, he leader. Yes, take me to see Karish. I greet you. I'm Karish, leader of the Salamanders. Who are you? I'm an adventurer. An adventurer? Forgive me, but I doubt you are an adventurer. Sorry, my headphones beeped at me for some reason. Like they're running out of juice. Like, son, you got 48 hours of battery life. What are you beeping at? Alright, sorry. Sorry, but I doubt you're an adventurer. Well, that's not true. We definitely are. No seeker of fortune could journey here unscathed. No, you are more than you seem. A spy, perhaps? Come to check on me? Yes, he has been known to hire those of your race. Why has he sent you? Well, I mean, firstly, yes, we are an adventurer. We're not lying. Secondly, this guy's smart as hell. Like, you couldn't journey here unscathed. I am an adventurer. However, if you choose to believe otherwise, kind of like that. But who is it you think I work for, Karish? That one seems kind of more fitting. Yeah. Marketh would be my guess. Would you care to confirm that belief? No, not really. Believe what you will. Very well. Play your game of deception, but know this. I know your master. In time, I will have my answer. If not from you, then from him. So tell me, why are you here? I would ask you some questions. Are you is this gonna tell us he's the Ice King? Who are you again? I'm Karish, leader of the Salamanders, as you well know. What are you doing here? What do you mean? I'm awaiting orders as instructed, and nothing else. Why do you ask? Has someone reported otherwise? Am I suspected of something? I mean, you seem nervous. Why? Of course I'm nervous. I know who you serve, and therefore have good reason to be. Can we get on with your questioning? Ooh, that might have actually worked in our favor, not arguing against who he thinks I work for. Why are there dead bodies strewn about outside? The slaves? They revolted. We had to slay most of them, but a few managed to escape below. How did they manage to escape you? The room below suddenly became too hot to bear. We had to flee back here or perish. In the confusion that followed, the slaves bolted for the stairs. A few of them made it, but their freedom will not last long. They're trapped down there. Trapped? How so? The exit to the surface is locked, so they have nowhere to run to. Also, they have no supplies, nor do they have any means to gather any, since I have trolls patrolling the glacier. Eventually they will starve or return to us. All we have to do is wait. It occurs to me that I could use your aid in this matter. What is it you think I could do for you? I don't know if I want to tell him the trolls attacked me on the way here. Because he seems to think we walked in here working for a certain someone that makes him nervous. So I'd rather not rattle that cage. So what is it you think I could do for you? The slaves are of no consequence to me. They will return to us or they'll die. However, the leader of this revolt has made me look bad in the eyes of my people. For this he must pay. Go to these slaves and gain their confidence. Once you gain that confidence, find their leader and slay them. I will consider it. Very well. Take some time to think about it. Come to me if you change your mind. I come here seeking the one in charge. I see. Well, Craig Frostbeard is dead. His son Jorel now rules. I did nothing to aid the son in killing his father, I assure you. We've learned that Jorel Frostbeard is the lieutenant of Worm's Tooth Glacier. Apparently he took over the position by killing his father. Why should I care if you aided Jorl in killing? Huh. It is well known that the Master chooses his lieutenants himself. Jorl's actions could be deemed treason. I wanted understood by your Master I had no part in the matter. Point taken. Where can I find Jorl? In the ice caverns to the southwest, of course. Fool sits upon his father's throne with impudence. Seek him there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Very well, you are my guest. Feel free to look around. You will find nothing out of place here. Alright, well, we just took frost damage by standing next to this guy. Hence the aura. So let's check out the journal. We've learned that Frostbeard, blah, blah, blah. So we have discovered that the Master chooses his lieutenants personally. Jorl has caused controversy by slaying his father for the position. Perhaps we can use this knowledge against him somehow. Apparently there's been a slave revolt among the Frost Salamanders. A few managed to escape, but most died in the attempt. Karis, the Frost Salamander leader, has asked us finally to be slaves. Well, the leader of the slave revolt, slay him. We informed him we would consider. Let's talk to him again. You know what? We get to look around. I don't think we need to talk to him. But it seems all these Frost Salamanders have that aura. But let's take advantage of this while we look around. Now, God damn it. That is that a frozen aboleth? A giant, contains a giant squid. Looking at the creature, you can see how Tales of the Sea Monsters get started. Maybe it's just a squid, not an aboleth. Frozen pool contains two sharks. Their stance is almost lifelike, as if they were frozen mid-stroke. I don't think there's anything over here. I say that and there's a winter wolf. But there was also something about it was too hot for them to go downstairs. Yeah, it seems the frost salamanders are sensitive to heat. We may be able to use that weakness against them. Hang on. That just leads outside. Does this lead us upstairs? No. Just the way we came in. Ow! Get off me. Ow! Got it, got it. You do frost damage. Jesus. Ow! Seems like you could really stir up a hornet's nest in here. What is this? Nothing. Ow! 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 Thank God for our bard song, man. Just walking around this place hurts you. Farah, hello. By every god and his mother, you're the last thing I expected to see stepping around the corner. Who are you? What a great line. What a great line. I can imagine like just a group of adventuring humans stepping around the corner while you're hiding. I mean, you your luck is astounding. Anyway, I might ask you the same thing. Ask what you like. I'm not saying anything until I know who you are. I'm a friend. Really? Mind telling me how you got past the salamanders? Their leader thinks I am a spy sent to check on him. I did nothing to convince him otherwise. I see. Well, if I were you, I would continue that deception. Could save your life here. Perhaps. May I ask you some other questions? I don't know. I would like to trust you, but I'm not sure that I can. Well, you need to place your trust in someone. Why not me? And what other choice do you have? Very well. Ask what you want. Who are you? My name is Vera Ellis. What are you doing? Well, I guess it's rather obvious I'm hiding from the salamanders. I'll thank you not to mention having seen me. Why? What did you do? Nothing that should concern you, and it's not a matter that I'll discuss with strangers. I have nothing more to speak on the subject. You aren't really in a position to, or you don't seem to be in a position, rather, if you're hiding around a corner and not escaping. I kind of get the impression you're not in a real position to be too picky with what it is you answer. Can you tell me anything about this place? I could tell you, all I can tell you is what you can see for yourself. Some sort of aquatic museum. Makes no sense to me. We already know what happened with the dead bodies, but we'll still ask. Maybe it'll lead to more conversation. Yeah, they revolted, etc. Were you part of the revolt there? That's nothing that should concern you. It's not a matter that I'll discuss. That, so you were. Alright, well, I'll leave you there. We found a woman named Vera. Shadows and whispers. Okay, we found a woman named Vera hiding in the museum. She will not tell us why she's hiding. She has not asked. She asked us not to mention having found her. Well, we're not going to do that. And it seems fairly obvious that she is part of the resistance somehow. And I'm surprised. Like, these wolves are the worst. You're that close and you can't smell her. It's a bad dog. Bad dog. Oh, now this looks like it might heat up this room. This panel has several rows of indicators, some of which pulsate with a soft glow. To each side of the panel are large tanks connected by a series of pipes. Two of the leftmost tanks glow with warmth. Yep, the remaining tanks appear to be non-functional. So that's going to tie into... They're sensitive to heat. Maybe we could use that weakness against them. Is that going to shut off that frost aura they give? Because, I mean, obviously you can go out here and just fight. And I have some frost resist gear. It's not much. But leave that door open. But you heat this place up, it seems like it would... Yeah, I bet that's it. That makes a whole heap of sense. Hell, it might even make them easier to hit, too. Who knows? The magic that once maintained this display has long since faded or failed entirely. The display is dark, the glass front covered with grime. You can see nothing within the tank. Look at the size of that claw. Or is that a claw? Just move on. Fucking ADD. Okay. So there's the way to the basement and back out. Let's go to the basement. I would like to rest. Let's see if we can rest. We'll do oh shit save because I really want to test to see if the contact other plane, if that spell, you cannot save this time. I'm gonna rest it this time. There we go. Okay, nothing happened. Actually, a safe place to rest. That's kind of crazy. Okay. We got a new question. We know where the next badge is. We already asked. The Ice King or whatever has that. But we got a new question. I wonder if that opened up once we tried to cross the bridge. Is there a way to cross the bridge on the old glacier? The bridge is a construct. It can be repaired with one with knowledge of engineering. Such knowledge may be found in books and from those who walk amongst books. Okay. Oh, maybe the librarian from the Seldering Hen. We may need to go check that. And we rested, so we need to do our bag of fuckery and tricks. Antidote, sure. Okay. So before we go to the basement, we'll get away from me. Get away from me. Before we go down there, we'll end it a little bit early here. And yeah, I guess we'll just pick it up in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.